up the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things in the loudest of the loudest clicky places of all time. This is my back. I figured today we would start an episode with you looking at my back because I am all about originality here on youtube.com/user/Slipgator, and that's how we roll. Ooh! Wait, hold on. Stop. This is so terrible. Why does everything in Minecraft have to sound terrible? And we're back! Yay! This is already full. So I was over here doing stuff and things, and I said to myself, maybe the peeps would like to come over because one of the things that I like to do when I play Minecraft is make people happy, and that includes cows. I like to also make people happy, but I like to make cows happy as well. And one of the things that cows like to do is humpy time. They like to do the humpy time dance, and we are gonna allow these cows to all do their humpy time dance, considering that they live in captivity, perched on top of a dispenser for their whole entire lives. This is all that they know and all that they are able to do. The one thing that these cows have, look at it squirting on the babies. Squirt them out of your buccal acres immediately. The one thing that these cows have in life, they have nothing else. They can talk to each other, and I think they probably they enjoy having the water come, because that's kind of like a shower. Like, they get a chance to have a drink finally. Like, they can't, they just wait there in their little hole. They can never do anything. Then I come along and they're like, oh my god, Slipgator, I'm a cow. Please give me a drink of water and then feed me and make me do humpy time, because it's all I do. It's all I know in my whole life. Please allow me to fulfill my destiny. And that's why we're here, ladies and gentle peeps. That's what we do. We're completing destinies. Also, it helps us because we're going to get steak. So we need food. We're running really low on the food. Is there any more in there? This is like the biggest pod. This is like the Penn State East Halls of compact animal breeding pods. I think I got one more heart. No, I think that's it. So I'm glad I made all this wheat because we don't really need it. Ooh! Oh my god! Everybody paused. That was amazing. Are we done? I feel like we're done. So now we've got this monstrous looking thingy-doodler, and yeah, so we're gonna stop, don't hurt yourself. Stop jumping on all of your friends. You're like the meanest baby cow. He's like, get in, down, let me in, Alright. Alright, so yeah, we need food. So yeah, hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a really good day. We're gonna start off today. I got some great plans and stuff and things we're gonna do. But yeah, I start off today by watching cows grow. BRBs! Oh my god. Grow! Grow! Will you grow? Become a grown cow. Oh my god. I've been there for like an hour. Grow! I fed you all wheat so you can grow faster. Grow! And we're back. And I killed some of these cows without the cow farm sword, which is over here. I didn't notice somebody named it. I killed some of them without it. So we basically got like almost 2 stacks of beef. That's really not that much. This is a really great and amazing redstone contraption that is completely overshadowed by the automated chicken farm. So this is an amazing thing, and we need to, and we will, build an automated chicken farm over at the Noodle Land at some point. It needs to be a thing. So we got some food though, enough that we can survive. Now we're actually going to be able to survive now. Also, this place looks amazing. I always like to say that. But crapo, a little bit of crapo. I completely forgot what I was going to do next. Oh, that's right. So part of what we're going to be working on today is going to involve us requiring a bit of sand. Now, how do you get sand here on the Hermitcraft server? You go to the place where sand comes from, which is the desert. Now, we have very few deserts on the Amplified server. There is one, if you remember, it was like episode, I don't even remember, like -4 or maybe possibly 7, that me and Azuma and Cleo and XB went out to the desert. Now, how we get there now is a little bit tricksy. So, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This doesn't go anywhere anymore, so now we have to go, like, down here, I think. And then there's, like, a walkway. There it is. Here. Now, this takes us to this, And this will take us to the desert place. I feel like if we go down here for a while, not a short while, but like more like a long while, then we will find a thing. A man finds a thing that is called the desert. Now, you need about Hermit Hills, Mesa Desert. See, the Mesa Desert jungle packed ice is this way. So you do need, by the way, about 40 steak. I don't know. I always use so many because I sprint jumped out here. Jungle biome. Onward. So, here. This is Quifey's house. Onward. So, because I jump sprint the whole time, I use up a lot more foods. I do believe it is up here on the left side. Packed Ice Mesa. Wait, what? And we're back, and I passed it. It's called, I always pass it, man. The sign says Mesa, which never makes me think desert. So, yeah, but anyhoozle, this place, I noticed, has been, like, picked clean. If you take a look around here, also there's like a buckleika in that mountain right there. See it? It's circular. If you look at it's hard maybe for you guys to tell. This is all sandstone. There is no desert anything. So we're going to maybe head over into this early direction and see what we can see. We're going to need a bunch of glass today for the project that I want to work on, and so that's why we're here, for glass, because that's why you go to the desert. So here we are at the desert. Sand. Give it this to me. I want this. This is my sand now. Has this been picked clean too? Oh my god, it has. Except for this little area. You missed this! Sand hoarders. This is mine. I don't want to accidentally get too many other stuff and things with my super shovel. So, it looks like still picked pretty clean. There's not a lot going on here. Where do we have to go? Where's the guy got to go in order to find some sand around here? Let's actually see if we can find a place that's got... Look, even up inside of there. Okay, up there on the cliff there's some. So how far out here do we have to go in order to find sand? I just want some sand. And you know, I think also in modded, of course, you can make sand, you know, but I think there's different ways to do it, but like pulverizing like cobblestone and stuff like that. And I'm not sure why you can't like furnace sand or do something with cobblestone in this and just regular vanilla in order to get it. Don't you think that would be cool? It makes sense, man, to me. Like a grinder? There needs to be a new grinder block. So there's a little bit of sand here. Okay, I feel like we're finding some now. Down in the edges of these cliffs and stuff like that. It doesn't look like I'm looking for like a flat place. I feel like the flat places have already been raided. Look, all this flat place. Oh, wait. Are we coming upon an amazing flat place of sand? We have found the new flat place of sand. All right, so now I'm going to get some sand. And we're back. I think I got, what, 56, 50, 57, that's a good amount. So I actually have made 2 trips now, back and forth from the sand area place. And I gotta tell you, man, this is one of the only parts about... Oh, look at this! Free sand! What is this? What are you, thing? I could put some sand in there, but it's pretty full. Is there any free sand? There's a huge amount of ink sacs here. And free sand! Oh my gosh, we'll leave the free sand. I feel like that perhaps is somebody else's free sand. So I have been loving the amplified terrain in almost every way, except I can tell you, like I don't even really mind like getting around, because once you get ender pearls, like it ain't no big thing. You can just squirt like that, enjoy some amazing scenery, and then you can enjoy it again from a little further away. But the getting of sand, oh crappo, the getting of sand in this what would it even be called? Amplified terrain is quite difficult, in fact, but yes, I have... Oh man, this thing got an update. We have got 2 full loads of sand now, so I do believe that should be all the glass that we need. Time to head back to the new land. And we're back in the CFP, getting some glass made up in this piece. Just refilling these furnaces one more time. I've been sitting down here for a goodly amount of time. A good... You know, not a short while, more like a long while. And there's an axe in here. Okay, so I'll just take that. I don't know how that happened, man. I guess it's a new mechanic in the newest update of Minecraft. Update snapshot 147984W6421, where you can now make enchanted axes with sand. It's really pretty amazing. So we've got some glass up here. We've got a lot of sand now. We can continue to get that going. Let us get dirt. We need this many stacks. And so what the plan is for today, what I'd like to try to do, with all the rambling we've done so far in the beginning of the episode, is come up to the top here and make an observation donut. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Not only are donuts amazing, but if made long enough and wide enough and also made of glass, they are good for observing things. So I thought it would be a cool idea. Somebody tweeted about it, kind of like a similar thing. We've got to get up here and kind of have a look about what we're going to do. These trees are dumb, and I hate them. This one especially, I've always hated him. It's a boy tree, you can tell, because it likes football? I don't know. You can tell because it is a boy. It smells bad. It doesn't shower. So, we're going to take these trees out. We're going to get a lay of the land. We definitely need a lay of the land. I don't know why it's called a lay of the land, unless it's Hawaiian. But I doubt that that terminology is from Hawaii. I'm going to guess that it is something different. Now, all these trees are dumb. Wait, I'm a little bit scared. Okay, so up here now we have kind of an idea of what's happening. Now, what I want to kind of try to figure out, which is super difficult to do without flying, is where like the center part of this top part, or more even than that. Oh wow, we have Optifine glitchery. So what I want to try to figure out is where in and about this top part is the center, because we got to kind of find the center, and then I want to do the observation donut around it. How can we find the center? Camera account for the win. You know, I wanted to kind of take a fly around anyway, just to have a look at kind of what's going on. I'm liking it, man. I can see like everything else getting built, and I'm liking what it's gonna end up looking like. Look at this area over here. This is a really great island. I'm so glad we picked it. You know, we gotta put something really cool on top of this thing too, something different. Not amaze balls. Those go over, these are where the balls go. But this is a neat little spot. We need like some sort of altar. Maybe an amaze balls for all the subscribers or something like that. But yeah, so just doing a little bit of a cheaty fly around because I thought it would be kind of neat to do it. And I'm enjoying it. I like this. I love the new that you can fly super fast now as well. This is starting to look so neat. All right, we got this up here. Now, not only do we want to make sure we're picking the center point of this island top, but how does that work in relation to the bottom as well? We want to make sure that it all fits. So, thankfully, they're pretty much the same. So even though like the top is bigger, the bottom is bigger, we got this little spire right here, but basically they encompass the same area. So if we come up like so, we can kind of see this spot like, we're in the mountain, is right about where the center is, right around near where this thingy doodler is right there. So that up top here is where we're going to start our observation donut. I will be RBs. And we're back, and a man has done a thing. Let us check out this thing. We did a little bit of streaming in between the last clip and this clip. We did this on camera. Not a huge amount of progress, but yeah. So, all right, a couple things going through my mind, ladies and gentlemen. Peeps, listen up, listen. Nothing to hear. All right, so the first thing I was thinking about is doing a torus. And then I was thinking to myself, that is a ridiculously intense project that will take you a huge amount of time. And I said, you know what, maybe we won't do a torus, we'll just do a catwalk. But then I started thinking, it's going to be really hard to get cats up here. So I figured we wouldn't do a catwalk. I figured we would do a torus. Now, a torus, if you aren't familiars, is a donut that is made of blocks. And I don't know why they really call it a torus. It must be Latin. I'm going to take a wild guess, stab in the dark. Also, yes, we are in pucker mode. If you feel slightly puckered, feel free. That is very normal at this stage of the building process to feel a certain amount of puckerment or puckertude. Now, this first ring I made out of diorite. Now, I'm not really sure if we're going to keep the diorite or we may make the entire torus completely out of glass. So I might have to replace all this. Once I start getting some stuff placed, I feel like it needs a little bit of solidity, but I'm not really sure how that's going to work as far as like us being able to look around. I think it almost would be cooler. It's going to look weirder as far as that the torus, the observation donut would not have any sort of like a structure, but you'd be able to see into it really, really good. So that, or through it, pardon me, really, really good. So that way it would be like a better thing to view the new land from, and hence it is the observation. We would observe the new land. So hence it being the observation donut, we may want it to be all clear. I don't know. I'm not sure yet because I make decisions as I go. I don't pre-plan because there's no spontaneity and you can't be spontaneous. So yes, we are rambling. It is completely true. Yeah, the Taurus, and the Taurus is going to be a big project. I decided to go with a 63. If you go to plots.co.uk, plotz.co.uk, you can see there how a Taurus is made. You click on the thing that says Taurus. This one is going to be a 63 diameter, 7 thickness, precision 1 Taurus. We're going for a very low precision level. I didn't see a huge difference in precision in the difference between with this size, a 1 and a 6. Like the precision, I guess, makes it a little bit finer, but yeah, we're working with blocks here. Will I have enough glass? I'm going to take a wild guess and say no. I don't think that we're going to have anywhere near the amount of glass either. So I don't know if we'll be able to get this all done today, but I am committed to it. I have all sorts of videos ready and queued up for me to watch while I do this, and I thought that it would be time. It's been a little while, ladies and gentle peeps. I thought we would do a speedy up bit. For those of you who don't know, you're about to find out. But a lot of times, well, what? That doesn't even make any sense at all. I'm just trying to make something happen that can't. A lot of times, but sometimes, when we do the speedy up bits, we've done some different kinds of interesting speedy up bits. We've done the world's fastest or shortest speedy up bit, but I was thinking for this one we would do something a little bit different. I thought it'd be pretty cool if we did the world's slowest speedy up bit. So slow down your brains, ladies and gentle peeps. Get ready for the slowest excitement possible. The slowtage. Engage. And we're back. I gotta get some more glass in the super Smeltery. Oh, the CFP. Sorry, it's not the Super Smeltery. I was just trying to change the name of it. That is not correct. It is the Compact Furnace Pod. Let us load her up. And I think, do I have any left in here either? All right, so we're running a little bit low on glass and running a little bit low on time. I really kind of wanted to do like the full Taurus all at once, but we weren't able to. But we got a good portion of it done. I'm really kind of psyched about this. I think this is going to be so cool when it's done. And also, if you guys like the slow Taj, make sure you hit the thumbs up button and show your support. And I do also want to take a second and get real personal and close with you. Thank you guys, by the way, very much. On the last Hermitcraft Vanilla video, I do believe we got 2,800 likes on it. It was unbelievable. So thank you guys so much for doing that for me and showing your support. I don't know if it could be beat. I don't know if we can get higher than 2,800. I don't know. I'm saying it's a challenge. We'll have to try for it. Maybe this video, maybe a different one. But thank you guys so much for doing that. So, all right, I decided to go with all glass for now. We may go ahead and change it up. The glass in vanilla, of course, we have all these white specks on it. And yeah, we could edit the texture pack and do all that sort of stuff, but that's just not my gig anymore. I used to run custom texture packs. Too much of a pain. So I think what we're going to do, I don't know. I'm going to build the rest of the Taurus. We may do it in a montage next time in the beginning of the video just to get it over with. But as far as how we're going to make it into like a, I don't know. We could do like a pillar and then a suspension system on the top of it so it's like hanging. That might be pretty cool. I'm really excited for what we can do in the center here too. But now you can come up here and just kind of like look at the new land and you can do a lap. And it'll be the most amazing thing that ever happened. And like I said, from down here, it looks amazeballs. Let me go ahead and, oh my God, I love going down that thing. So from down here, it looks really cool too. You know what? We should take a look at it from different angles. Yes, we should. We should go up to the gateway real fast. So like I was saying, I really do appreciate you guys supporting the videos. It is so... I'm so glad that you guys are liking this, because when I see that kind of support, like the likes like that, I'm sorry, as a frog in my throat. Goodbye, frog. Go away. I really just feel motivated to do more stuff. Like, it just really makes me understand how much you guys like this series, and that makes me super happy. So, all right, we're going to go back up to the gateway and take a look at it for the last thing. And then, is there anything... Oh, and I think a few of you guys have gone over and started watching the 7 Days to Die series, too. I got to tell you, I think I've said it before, I'm really into that game. You guys should check it out. It is super good. And I hear in the new updates that it's going to kind of involve more like aesthetic stuff. Because Zuljan and I just started playing it, we're not really into the aesthetics. Is this a stray minecart? Oh my God, there's no stray minecart on the trail. That's unbelievable. Can we see it from here? No. Yeah, they're going to be getting into aesthetics. Because it's our first playthrough of it, we're kind of focusing on just like learning and hoping that we're going to survive the first 7-day horde, day 7 horde. But yeah, it's unbelievable. So in the future, I think there's going to be more building in it too. That was my point. But all right, oh no, let's get way up here, way up as high as we can. I like it. I can see it now. I can see like a tower in the center maybe, and then a support structure around the top of it. Oh man, I think it's going to be so cool. But for today, that's going to be it. I've run out of time for recording. So I had a great time hanging out with you guys. I hope that you did too. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit the like button. Feel free to share it, favorite it as you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you.